This conference will now be recorded.
Hey everybody, this is Sean Green, Wasatch Group Real Estate. How you doing? Hi, today's video is going to be directed more at agents who are looking at making a change in brokerages and might be considering a move. Wanted to kind of give you an idea of our split options. We have two split options, and then we'll also go through just a little bit about what we provide. Let's talk about the split options first, because they're a pretty big part of Wasatch Group and kind of what makes our agents successful. So option one is a $4.99 per transaction, so per side, and there is no per year max. So you just based on the number of transactions you close, you just pay $4.99 per transaction. This is a popular way for folks that close less than, say, 8 transactions per year, folks that don't want any sort of a monthly fee, and who might be part-time or just getting started. And then this is really a good plan for individuals who really only want overhead as their, or not overhead, who really only want to pay splits as they close a transaction. So it's pretty minimal. We offer a ton of tools, which we can talk about in a later video. Option two is a monthly fee, $2.99 per month. Has a yearly cap of $35.88, so just under $3,600 is the yearly cap on that. There is no per transaction split, so you wouldn't have the $4.99 per transaction fee. And this is really a good tool for people completing more than 8 transactions per year. You'll save money ultimately over option one if you're completing 8 or more transactions per year. Both plans include E&O at no extra cost. And option two is really popular for folks that are team structuring, where they have themselves doing a lot of listings and some buyers, and they might have some buyers agents. Helps you to keep your operating expenses very, very low for that team structuring, which has always been my goal over at Wasatch Group. Just a few things that we provide. This is just a short list, but let's just talk about just a few of the items that we actually provide our agents on either plan. The first is our text for info writers. These tend to be really good at lead generation. You've seen them. I'm not sure how many people have used them, but your buyers are able to pull up to your listings, text to get the info, and then you immediately receive info on the back end using this smartphone app. So what happens is when they go to text you, then they're asked to download this app, and it's a really interactive app. They can see everything else that's near them, search around, look at different homes, and you're kind of notified every time that they look at a home, which is kind of neat, so you can follow up on them. On the back end of the smartphone app, here's just another page that gives you an example of what they see. On the back end of it, you can take a look at this, what they call the buyer follow-up screen, so you can see who's been inquiring on what properties, everything they've looked at, and you're able to follow up with them, or maybe even start a pointed search on your website that will keep them up to date. However, whatever process you want to use to follow up with them, it's kind of nice. We also offer an e-flyer program, and this is on a as-needed basis, and there's extra charge for this. It's minimal, but if you're trying to send out an email to other agents of a property that may be very unique, that you feel like it may benefit from really sending out a blast email to get it in front of some other agents, this is a neat tool. The other thing that we provide a couple of different options. Well, I shouldn't say options. We use a couple of different tools for buyer feedback. One of which is Showing Suite, which we'll provide to you. Showing Suite is really neat because right when the super box is accessed, it prompts the listing agent via email for feedback. We use that in conjunction with the showing service, but it just helps to get more consistent feedback. We generally get 6 reminders out there, and I'd say we're getting feedback 70 to 80% of the time, which is really neat. Listing syndication on every listing is included through our tour program that we provide, so you don't have to worry about paying for a separate program to take care of the internet syndication. All agents receive a personalized professional email address, so your name at Wasatch Group RE, which can really look good to your clients and definitely gives a professional feel to your business. We offer office space on an as-needed basis in various areas throughout Salt Lake County, and we actually have, this isn't up to date, but we have a couple offices in Utah County popping up as needed as well. So if you're really looking to meet a client at a conference room, or you need really office space for something, then as needed, we have access to these offices. You know, real estate is really changing, and as you already probably know, most of our real estate's done at the client's place of preference. But when you do need to use a more formal space, then these are available. DocuSign account included for every agent. The best thing to happen to real estate, in my opinion, for as long as I've been in the business. Virtual tours are included with every listing. It's super simple. Just have to load your photos into the program, and it is really straightforward. And like I said, the virtual tour program also doubles as the syndication program, which is really nice to get your listings out there on the internet and on YouTube and all these different places. We do have a professional photographer. This is on a as case-by-case basis, and it is very, very highly recommended. I think that one of the best things you can do on your properties is to get professional photos. Even if you consider yourself a photographer, like I used to, they can generally do a much better job. I know they can in my case. Property flyers are all included. Some feel like they're a little old-fashioned. I still use them a lot. People still seem to like them. We have a lot of options on the graphic design end for different property flyers, just listed and just sold postcard templates. Again, some people feel as though these are a little old-fashioned, but I'll tell you, in the neighborhoods where you live or do a lot of business, it really adds a lot of validity, and it really does help to get listings off these just listed and just solds. Just a couple of examples of those. Business cards are included, 1,000 of them. This is, you have a few different options on the business cards, so that's kind of nice. We also include up to 25 signs and sign riders identifying the property and the property contact. Another sign option we have, that's the sundial up in Big Cottonwood. If you don't recognize that peak, that is in our mountains here, so it's kind of fun. Personalized letterhead. It will be customized with your photo, so if you have any custom presentations you want to put together, then that's something that you can do. Here's some additional services we offer on a cost per transaction basis: short sale negotiation, transaction management, quarterly sphere and outreach mailings, staging and design services. We've got a great stager who does an amazing job. Transaction tools, just a quick overhead on these. We have an offer evaluation sheet to quickly analyze multiple offers and forward to your clients and help them make a quick decision. We have a transaction management spreadsheet where you can keep track of all the parties to every transaction in a quick, easy to reference area, so you don't have to go searching through emails for contacts and things like that. Sign-in sheets for open houses. Open houses still work. If they're marketed properly, they're a good tool, especially for buyer's agents. And then we already talked a little bit about brokerage structure and commission split options. This is just a very small percentage of what we offer our agents, but should give you a good overview. If you are interested in coming aboard, go back to the initial email we sent and we can get you started. And if you'd like to meet with me, feel free to give me a call or shoot me an email. My phone number is 801-808-9164, and my email is sgreen, Greene, Realtor sgreenrealtor@yahoo.com. Again, sgreenrealtor@yahoo.com. Thank you and have a great day.